One Piece episode 666. A very appropriate episode count for this time of month, since we're getting close to Halloween. Now, I want to tell you right now, this episode was a lot better than last week's episode. It's not that much better, but it is definitely a lot better. And I will say this, the animation does look good in this episode. That is one thing I do want to compliment. The animation of this episode looks really nice. And I love the entire designs on Doffy in this episode, getting to see the way Doffy looked. I love the animation in that scene. That looked really badass. And then even Hakuba, his reveal this episode, Cavendish's split personality as we were revealed, I love how that was shown in this episode. The animation on the scenes looked really nice, so I will compliment that. Now I want to talk about Hakuba. That's one of the big central points of this episode. Hakuba's reveal. That right there is very shocking and interesting, finding out about Cavendish's split personality. Supposedly, when Cavendish, goes unconscious or he goes to sleep, this other personality comes out, which is called Hakuba, and he is like evil, pretty much. From that smile, oh my god, that smile. That looked really creepy. I don't exactly remember that type of character design from the manga. Like, I remember Hakuba being revealed, but I don't remember that type of character design. That was just freaking creepy. Really, really creepy for this type of episode count. For it to be episode 666, that was a creepy-ass smile in this episode. I'll tell you right now, Hakuba, holy shit. Now, the thing is, Hakuba is incredibly fast to be able to wipe out everybody in the battle block. I mean, he knocked everybody out, and he was, like, quick as the wind, like, nobody could see him. But Sabo was able to see him. If you look in this episode, I mean, you see Sabo's like, I see that, he knocked them all out and all that. So, clearly Sabo was able to keep up, but Barto was not able to. Normal people was not able to keep up with that entire turn of events, and majority of people in this episode thought Rebecca cheated and shot everybody or did something, that was cheating. Which, in turn, no, it's because Hakuba was way too fast. So I felt like that entire reveal just shows you how fast Hakuba is, and it also shows us what type of level Sabo most likely is at for him to be able to see Hakuba's movements. We gotta say that right now. Now, the thing is, did you expect Rebecca to win this battle block? I mean, I'm curious, how many Shibits, anime-only watchers, actually expected Rebecca to win this? Did anyone actually think she would win this? I mean, let me know in the comments below. I'm curious exactly what you think about that. Law was shown for a couple seconds in this episode, but there's something you can get out of that scene that was actually rather interesting. If you look closely on Law's chest, you'll see where Doffy looks like he put a tattoo or something on Law's chest, like a heart. You'll see a heart, where his pirate symbol is, and I'm like, so what the hell is that heart? Like, you see Law sitting in the heart seat. And we know there's different seats of Doffy's family, as we've already been shown once before in previous episodes. So, how important is Law to Doffy? We have to think about this right now. That's the big point we have to bring up, because, I mean, why is Doffy putting Law in that seat and even putting that symbol on him? That's something we gotta figure out right now. Now, the ending part of this episode, we have Violet meet up with everybody else. Luffy, Kinemon, and Zoro, they all meet up with Violet at the end of the episode, and pretty much the episode ends there. And that is basically the plot of this episode. Now, for the most part, the episode, even though it was rather slow, it was a decent episode. I actually enjoyed this episode because I loved the atmosphere of, Doffy in this episode, getting to see the way they do the little bit of hints at whatever Doffy and Law's connection is, especially with that heart shape on his chest. Oh yes, I do want to bring up something I saw on Anime News Network. If you did not know, King Riku's voice had to be changed this episode. I don't know if anyone realized that or not. It was on Anime News Network, and it announced like King Riku's voice actor is actually in the hospital right now. The original voice actor is actually in the hospital. So, hopefully the voice actor of King Riku gets, well soon. Hopefully he does, because honestly, hopefully he gets a lot better, he gets the treatment he needs, and he gets a fast recovery. But for now, it looks like we're going to have a new voice actor for King Riku, and I have to tell you, I like the voice actor. I do like the way he sounded in this episode. He sounded like a pretty fucking deep, badass voice. So tell me your thoughts, honestly, in the comments below. How'd you feel about this episode of One Piece? I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.